such teeth, dear, and it shows them pearly white.
According to 52 arousing sex facts, a teaspoon of semen contains 5 calories. A sperm takes 1 hour to swim 7 inches. Now, I have 3 observations about this. One, why did those 2 things go on the same line? They could have had 53 arousing sex facts because those are 2 different facts.
I agree.
And then taking each way, women, 5 calories for a teaspoon of semen. If you have a diet, boy, do I have a plan for you. And as far as sperm taking an hour to swim 7 inches, means mine could go end to end in about 10 minutes. So just my 3 observations about those.
They might be able to give me a run for my money.
And then this is in an unrelated marijuana study.
Ooh.
And I got this out of Scientific American. Just like people, nematode worms dosed with cannabis get the munchies.
Is that if you have that worm fantasy thing from last week?
No, that's right. That would go with that.
Get them stoned before you sexualize them.
But do you know what the fuck's a nematode worm? Do you know that?
No idea.
Oh, okay.
Never fished with one of those.
And who commissioned this study? I mean, why did they decide they were going to get nematode worms and dose them with cannabis?
Great question.
We will move on.
Please do.
New question. Actually, the website's pretty good this week.
Yeah.
Did you check it out?
I did, actually.
Your new picture, my new picture.
Mm-hmm.
And then she kept the feel-good songs up there, but now we got the new question, and we have a big listing of eateries, and you go on there, and if you owned an island, and you were going to live there the rest of your life, you could only pick 3 of the eateries to be on your island. Mm-hmm. And now I was on the website.
Yeah.
And somebody didn't put their picks in yet, right?
I did not.
What the fuck?
I had some questions about it. You already answered the one. I didn't know if it was just 3 I could own or if these were just like the only 3, but I think you just answered these are the only 3 you get.
Well, damn. I mean,
well, maybe
if you're on a deserted island, why would you want to have a bunch more? No, you get 3. You get 3.
I can answer the question now.
Okay. Okay. Well, if you go to our website, hopefully by the time you watch this, he's given his. And now there's different ways to look at it. My brother-in-law, who's been on this show, he did research. He took the 3 that served alcohol. Now, I did one that way.
That's smart.
I did one that way, but you don't need... Does he have to have... Can't he just go and get something to go or some damn thing? It's his island.
I understand.
But yeah, he wanted all 3... all 3. And by the way, there's no write-ins either. He tried to write one. No write-ins. You have to go by what they get.
And that's hard because there's someone... First, there's a bunch I've never heard of.
Right,
so, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I just... Well, now that the alcohol thing, I wish I wouldn't have heard that because it might change my opinion. Because before, my logic now that I know would have been something, these places that have a little bit of everything, that means they're not good at any of them. They suck at all. They have a lot of choices.
That's true. But I went one because of their variety.
Yeah.
Because
I saw your answer.
Okay. Yeah. I went one for the variety, but then I did do one I was going to put up there anyway, but I had to do a little research after my brother-in-law said that. And I had to go with, because they served alcohol too. But I don't have to have alcohol with every fucking meal like my brother-in-law does.
Really? I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah, well, no. You see me at my weak moments here. No.
It's a lot of weakness.
Yeah. By the way, I think we have a new living legend.
We do.
Is that correct?
We do.
All right, and it's your choice.
After a few weeks off,
okay.
And it would have worked with last week's stories, but this actually probably should have happened sooner than it has. But
except he doesn't watch us.
Well, I think that's part of his gag. I think he's a closet watcher. I
don't know, but he deserves it either way.
Either way, I agree. But yeah, the newest living legend is none other than Guru.
Yes. Guru on the official yellow sheet.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, he will be up on the website, too.
Yeah. There's already pictures of him out there. But
is there? Okay.
Yeah, we've had some group photos from beer night.
And Guru, what he's best known for on the show is he has those odds.
Yeah,
develops those odds for the death pool.
Yeah, I should have held that against him.
You should have. You should.
I'm
the one that should have nominated him, not you. And speaking of living legends, two of them. One of them gave me a bunch of shirts again, Sinrock Grimstone. And now I'll be honest, I cannot thank her for each show. I bought some for myself.
Yeah.
And then she gave me a bunch.
Oh.
So for the next 13 shows, we're going to have a new shirt, but I don't know whose is whose.
Yeah.
Because I just kind of put them all together. So thank you, Sinrock. Thank you. Oh, wait a minute. That's tiny. I'm the Prince of Pittsburgh. And thank you, Prince, because I gave myself some shirts.
Right.
But then another living legend, Miller, gave me some shit.
Good.
You like that?
Of course, always.
I put out my survey that we're going to talk about in a later segment today. I put out my survey, and he gave me shit for the photos I used.
Oh, really?
I thought those were pretty good photos.
No, I like those ones.
Yeah. And then he sent me two other ones that were way worse than the ones I fucking had. So I told him, stick to your beer. He does do a good job on rating beer. So this is a good time to go to the website because there's a lot of new stuff up there. But Miller, stick with beer. You're not a photographer. What we are is 720 pounds of podcast proclivity. And you've already heard that we're the hardest working podcasters in 4 states.
Right.
I think we're the heaviest podcasters in the 13 original colonies. What do you think? I'm pretty sure. I think I can say that with assurance.
That's
so.
I'm fairly comfortable saying that.
We'll let you know which way it goes because. All right, this week I actually lost a couple.
Oh,
I have a new diet for you.
Oh, boy.
And okay, I know I talk a lot of shit on here, but I really did this week, and it worked. And I swear I did this.
Okay.
A lot of us gain weight because we snack too much, right? And they tell you, okay, read the label to see how much it is, or put it in a little. Take it out of its original packaging, put it in a little bowl or whatever.
Sure.
So I tried this week.
Oh,
I swear.
Oh, boy.
I'd bring my big thing of peanuts out because I like peanuts. And they're actually good for you, but my quantity is my problem. I would bring them out, and I was only allowed to eat as many as when the Pirates batted during their half inning.
Oh, well, there's...
And it worked. It works.
You'll be down here fighting in no time.
So if you're local or you have access to watching the Pirates, you get out the biggest snacking you want, but you only get any half inning that they're batting, you can only eat during that thing. And it actually worked for me. So
Heck what was the stat? There was only 8 innings out of the last 90 they scored any runs or something. You're gonna starve to death. That's a great plan. That's a great plan.
I don't know how I came up with it, but you just stick with me. I'll come up with something for you.
You old Hamburgs.
Yeah. By the way, I drove by Hamburg, New York, just an hour, about I guess an hour and a half ago now. So you Hamburgs from Hamburg, welcome. Once again, hate to bring this up.
Oh, here comes
Prince Huckamuck fucking Megan.
I saw this maybe.
Okay, well, I have a few things. They got this credit in People magazine for celebrating their son or his daughter. I think it's their son's 5-year-old birthday, 5th birthday.
Okay.
And what a wonderful family they are.
Of course.
The next day, Huckamuck fuck goes to England. Okay.
Right.
His father won't see him. His father died from cancer. Couldn't spend. He said, "Oh, my schedule's too busy." He couldn't find 5 minutes for Huckamuck Buck. Huckamuck Buck said he kind of understood. Well, yeah, don't write a damn book about your family being assholes.
Right.
You know? It's funny how that works.
That's funny.
And then, he went to England without his kid.
Right.
Now, as we speak, we're doing this on Sunday. As we speak, Megan is over with Huckamuck fucking Nigeria. Are there kids with them? No, they were talking to kids about standing up for themselves while their kids, the nannies must be bringing them up. But yeah. Oh, and that's right. I got one more.
I have something too on it. Too.
Okay.
I'll see if this isn't it.
Megan was talking about, I'm going to bring up, there were a few different people. Sophie Trudeau is the wife of Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada.
Yeah.
And she was talking about how they exchanged ideas during their pregnancies and all this stuff. And they did this and they did that. And then Sophie came out and says, I really don't know her all that well. And I think I read the same kind of thing happened with George Clooney. She talked all this shit, and he said, "Yeah, well, we met her once or something like that." So she makes up her own damn friends.
Nice,
yeah,
nice. Well, the thing that I read about it was when he went over to England, they made him stay in a commercial hotel. They wouldn't let him stay at the palace. Actually, I believe that because I might even have mentioned that once that, or maybe I did. I don't know. That he was ousted from his residence, that they took that away from him since he's no more royalty. He's supposed to stay there, and he's not royalty anymore. Stay at the Holiday Inn Express, asshole.
What a fucking loser. Although you nominated him for Living Legend, and he deserves it because he's certainly given us plenty of material, and I'm sure there will be more to come. I need to make this announcement. Man, we really did very, very little production. This is going to be hard to tell. This Thursday, but I don't know the date.
16th, I think?
Okay, 16th is the next beer night at the Bamboo. So if anyone wants to stop by, we'll be there from about 4 to 8. Just drinking, not doing any show stuff, just drinking. So we will be at the Bamboo.
Bob wants me to text him. So
okay, good. And if you go to our website, you'll see my picture up at Niagara Falls. And I was up there for kind of a weird reason, but I decided I'd never seen the falls before. And we were going to go to Maids of the Mist, but time got away from us. We didn't have time. So we just kind of went and did the cheap thing along this. Yep. But here's what I was shocked. Excuse me.
That was the U.S. side, right?
Yeah. I don't have a passport.
Okay.
Okay, I'm right by where the damn thing's going over. Okay, right by it.
Yep.
The fence is like 4 feet high. I mean, me, an old man that has 2 bad ankles, I would have no problem jumping that fence. And then, now, okay, I don't recommend this, people. But if you're contemplating ending it all, what a better place to do it. I mean, you'll go out with, you'll get publicity if that's what you're out after. And like I said, this is a real easy fence to.
Yeah.
There was no security or anything there. You just hop the fence. I would have had to walk about 25 feet to my left. And I'm right there going over the damn falls.
Ready to hit the rocks.
What a great way to go if that's what you're going to do.
Yeah.
You know?
If not there, I recommend Golden Gate Bridge. It's pretty easy.
Oh, that would be good too. Like I saw someone, I think, jumped off the Dormont Bridge this week. What a fucking shit way to go. Yeah, no one cares. I don't even think they put their names in the damn paper. Dormont Bridge. Oh, yeah, go over the damn go over the falls.
Yeah, dude, I like it.
How are we doing on time?
13.
Okay, I'll do this quick, and then we have one thing to say.
Yep.
I did go to a seminar this week.
Ooh.
All about bees.
Oh.
All about bees. And the woman that taught it was the same one as the hummingbirds. And now she's into, I do appreciate that she's into what she does.
Yeah.
Okay. But first of all, I told you I do this with a bunch of old people. They do this free raffle to go watch one of their things. And she says a bunch of numbers, then 199. 2 ladies put up their hand.
Uh-oh. So
she does the number again. They both guaranteed.
The same 2?
Yeah. And then upon further review, this took about a minute. No, it was one lady thought it was 195.
Oh,
she couldn't quite hear too well.
Oh boy.
Okay. So there's always something before it starts.
Of course.
A few interesting things about bees. Only female bees sting. Do you know that?
Sounds about right.
Okay. That's right. And this one kind of surprised me. 90 to 95% of bees are not in hives or groups. I thought they were all.
Yeah, right.
No. Most of them are loners that kind of hang out by themselves that don't do that. Okay, and one more. The females that aren't the queen bee, they're sterile. So for any of you single guy bees out there, don't go for the queen. You can pretty much go after everybody else and without fear of reprisal.
Yeah, right.
Because you're not gonna knock them up.
Screw that pulling out shit.
Exactly. Yeah, that always did suck. Then I never did it on time anyway. Okay, back to my hummingbird chick that did this.
Please,
thing.
yeah.
It's just 5 things. First of all, there's 7 family. There's 20,000 species, but there's 7 families of bees.
Okay.
She said, "Well, my personal favorite family." Jeez, who the fuck has a personal favorite family of bees? And then she said, "Well, I then once again personally, I think the masked bees are the cutest." And she shows us this picture, this ugly ass bee. I mean, they're all fucking ugly, but she thought they were the cutest. And then
my favorite hepatitis is C.
Exactly. And she has a garden at her house, but she really likes it when it looks like crap because that means the ecosystem is working. So like, I think it was called the leaf cutter bee. If it's there, it makes your leaves just look like shit. And then she put up this thing. What bees are using your bee box? I swear to God. And she showed us pictures of these tubes she put in her. And you can analyze by whether there's mud or wool or tree or sap. And then you know what kind of bees are using your place. Okay. And I didn't write down which kind were which.
I thought maybe she meant like beatbox, like Run DMC or something, another old 80s rap.
I don't think this lady really would do that. And then the last thing, she told us how to attract more bees, flies, and beetles to your yard. Who the fuck wants that? That's why I buy Raid.
Right. That's why I
get them the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no dandelions. Get the fertilizer.
Okay.
Jesus.
That's my seminar of all about bees.
Okay.
That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. All right. You got something from a loyal listener, right? Or
two things real quick. Clayton was on YouTube. Just congratulate us on episode 50. He was happy for us. And then
that's right. This is episode 51.
Yeah, right. Yes. And then our good friend Jimmy emailed us. I'm going to try to read it here. Enjoyed 50 this podcast very much. Some comments. The Prince hasn't always been a loser at the horse tracks. He once won a bet in 1970s, placed on a horse named Mount Airy Jill.
Not only did I win a bet, I almost bought the horse.
Oh, wow.
It was a cheap claimer. I was going to buy it, but then I looked into it. You got to like feed the horse and put it up and all that.
It's like I'm a kid.
It's way more than I had budgeted for. So yeah, I didn't get into it.
He says you bet on it because that's where he's from, Mount Airy.
He is.
He claims that I looked Amish in my hat last week.
Really?
With the hat I had on, yeah, which I didn't go for. That wasn't the look I was going for, I can tell you.
What look were you going for?
Just a different hat.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody likes any of my hats, so that's. I do the thing when I wear it backwards out of defiance.
I like the Amish.
Oh, yeah. Well, it depends.
Yeah, well, here's what I like about them. See, I'm being serious here. They don't buy insurance. If the barn, something happens to it, they just all get together and build another one.
Yeah, the church will sign a waiver that they'll replace anything.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of nice, I think. You know? And that movie Witness, I always wanted to screw an Amish woman. Yeah,
there you go. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I have to say about the Amish.
Okay. My choice of woodworking may have showed that I'm missing some cookies in my cathedral. I like that.
That is a tremendous. I wish I would have said that. Damn. I should have reread that. You did send that to me, but I should have reread that because, that was a dumbass choice. That was a time, if you didn't watch last week, we had a question where there were no wrong answers. He was fucking wrong.
I stick by my answer.
No,
that's a good choice. Your story that included being held out from recess as punishment. Early in his gym teaching career, a teacher held a kid out of class because he had misbehaved. When I took my kids back to her classroom, I told her Billy had to sit out of math class because he misbehaved in gym. She said that made no sense. And I said, exactly. Never happened again. Okay. I don't know where that's going.
I'm not sure either. And we're both drinking.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll analyze that
later
during our next production.
Right.
Well, I think we'll have one this week because we had nothing this past week.
This was a rush.
This is going to be the
job.
roughest one. Yeah.
I'll never look at cartoon females in the same way again.
That we know what he's talking about.
Yes.
And if you didn't miss, if you missed 50, go back because I think that was worth it.
And that's it. He had lunch with someone wearing his shirt to show off.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Jim. We appreciate that. Like we said, this is number 51. After the big letdown, after you go 50, then there's a little bit of letdown. So this may be a lot shittier than normal.
Yeah.
How about that, huh?
Uh-oh.
But anyway, you come back, and I have a decent story if he does his job.
Uh-oh.
So this story may suck. We'll be back in a second. I have a story for you. I coached on the junior college level for about 20 years.
Wow.
10 years I did women, and then we decided to start a men's team. And the only reason I became the coach of the men's team is because I failed in recruiting. I tried to recruit 3 guys that I thought would be good, and they all said no. So then finally I said to the AD, I can't find anyone. Fuck it, I'll do it.
Yep.
But this all came late, so I didn't really have time to recruit. Not that it helps that much anyway, but my recruiting took place in the hallways of our school because I really didn't have much time to recruit.
That's probably the best way to do it, though. That's how it was in high school.
It is, but it's kind of good if you can bring in a couple guys, Anyway, and for being, I was just in the hallways and have to be eligible. I did okay. I had a 6'4" guy from Penn Hills. Derek, he watches us a lot. Good athlete. I had one white guy. He scored over 1,000 points in high school. That just happened to be there, and some other. I had a couple athletes that looked good, but they really couldn't play very well.
Yeah.
But anyway, during this time, early in the school year, when I'm trying to find people, I was taking a guy down to the gym, and some old man stopped me, 43 years old, said he wanted to play. And I talked to him.
Oh, no shit.
I talked to him a little bit, and I thought, I'll never see this fucker again. So I was just, we'd like to have you. I'm thinking, I don't want this damn guy.
Right.
So then I run into him again. Actually, I was taking a guy down to the gym. I had this little skill test to give. And he said, hey, can I get in on that? I said, yeah. And he was enthusiastic, and he wasn't bad. Yeah. So then the third day, I said, what the hell are you doing here? He had spent 15 years in prison.
I know this story. You didn't
know any of that?
I knew all of this.
Okay.
I didn't know that's who this was, though.
Yeah, so then I said, yeah, you can play. But then with great trepidation, I said, what were you in for? Like, I'm thinking, he told me he murdered a basketball team or something. I don't know. Or his coach.
I killed my coach for playing time.
Well, if I cut him, he'd definitely be playing. Let's put it that way. So anyway, we keep him. But he was a pretty amazing guy.
Yeah.
He was coming to practice. He was a full-time student. He was driving a taxi to make a living. Okay. And he was trying to start a church.
Oh, wow.
He had found the Lord in prison. So he was doing all that. And
didn't somebody do an article on him at some point?
Yeah, that comes a little later.
Oh, fuck. See, I should know these stories.
Yeah. you forget most of them. No, I thought it was such an amazing story. I had one contact at the Post-Gazette and one at the Tribune Review.
Wow.
And neither of them did it, but they contacted another person. I said, hey, I think this is a story.
Oh, yeah.
Because he had his 44th birthday during the season. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
So he's 44 years old when I took this story to them. And they said, yeah,
That's
we think
awesome.
it was. The Post-Gazette put it on Sunday, page 1. Not sports, page 1.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So he got us some good publicity.
Yeah.
couple other things. I thought his teammates would really appreciate what he was doing, but the fact was he was closer at the time to my age than he was to theirs. Yeah. So I related to him, and he related to me better than he related to his teammates.
Sure.
And then his other problem was he was a 44-year-old that still thought he was 18. Like, oh, he was strong as hell. When you spend 15 years in prison, you've been lifting weights. He was strong as hell, but he's out there at mid-court trying to do quick moves, and it didn't work out too well.
That doesn't work for all of only select few of us.
Yeah, select few of you. But we didn't do well, as you can imagine, but I think we ended up winning 3 games, and 2 of them were a team we lost to the first time we beat them the second time.
Okay.
So we were getting better as the season went
remember
on.
this whole season for some reason.
Okay. And now that's not a bad story to sell. One other thing, when I was one of the reporters was interviewing me. I said, this guy's 44, and it just so happened my point guard was 31. And I said, that's got to be the oldest backcourt in the country. And I swear to God, the reporter said, I'll have to do some research on that. I said, no, you fucking won't.
No, you don't.
I said, I play in an over 30 league and no one's backcourt's that old. The guys that are 30, 31, 32, plus some guys ringers they bring in, that's the backcourt. The older you get, you keep. I started as a point guard. By the time I'm 44, I'm a power forward because I'm fat and slow, and that's what I had to be. So anyway, that's not a bad story.
Yeah.
But what else is good about this story? You probably have seen this already because it was plastered all over the news last week.
Nationally.
But watch this.
The good Lord was definitely with this pastor. He just started his sermon when all of a sudden a man in the congregation jumped up, pointed a gun, and pulled the trigger. But the gun jammed, and a good Samaritan's jump saved the day. Les Trent report.
Go ahead.
Okay. The pastor that almost got killed there, that's him. That's the guy.
I never knew that. That's crazy.
And did you see? I'm going to take partial credit, even though the gun didn't go
misfired.
off. Yeah. Did you see the way he shuffled over
He
behind
sure
the pulpit?
did.
Yeah. That was a step slide.
Deny.
Yeah, absolutely. So right now he's kind of in demand, but someday I'm going to try to reach out to Glenn and see if we can get him on
That'd
this
be awesome.
show. Okay,
That'd be awesome.
That's the story of Pastor Glenn Germany and how he got his start with the Lord through me. It's time for our weekly segment, Facts of the Week. We didn't have them last week because of the interview.
Yep.
But, we're just going to see what happens. We may be changing the name of this segment.
Oh.
And you're going to be in on this. And so are you. How many of you want to be in on this? Awesome. It'll come at the end, okay? 5 facts of the week, though. 5, count them, 5. Okay, Allie Guy, an Ohio high school student, was barred from her senior prom. Why? I swear to God. I don't make these up, people. She brought a bag of chips to school. Apparently, a staff member had serious corn allergy, so people were told not to bring anything to school.
Oh.
First, and you kind of understand that. On the other hand, because some fucknut has an allergy, the rest of us have to change our world around. Apparently, Allie didn't even bring them. Someone gave them to her on her bus, and she didn't know chips had corn in them.
Oh.
But her mother was very disappointed, said they're taking away a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Another chance to not get laid.
That's what I was going to say. We're living proof it's not once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And opportunity might not even be the word we would use. So, no, I've been to 4 proms, 0 for 4 like we talked about. He was 0 for whatever the fuck he was in. And, and then last week our interviewee, He went to the prom when he was 12. And I think they have these senior proms and crap like that. Yeah. So, yeah. But it's not. Death is once in a lifetime. The rest of the stuff you make up. So, right. Mom, hang in there.
Yeah.
And tell your daughter, don't take any chips. Okay, you'll like this one. Shane Waldrop from Texas. He's suing Cinemark for their advertising. They say they give 24-ounce beers, and he took the glass home and he measured it. It's only 22 ounces.
Oh,
yeah. His attorney, Jarrett Elzy, said, while 2 ounces may feel inconsequential to the seller, the bottom line is the buyer's not getting what he's promised. And there's something to be said for that.
False advertising.
Do you drink when you go to the movie theater? I know they have beer there, but I normally don't.
I don't know that I've ever been to one that has it, to be honest. No,
Really?
I answer, I never have. No. I drank Friday at the show, but that was a comedy show.
And I just think, I don't know how often you watch Seinfeld. Kramer would get his damn lawyer, Jackie Childs, to sue people. Then Kramer would settle behind his back and get some piece of shit.
Nice.
He got like free coffee or some damn thing. I can't remember what it was. Okay. We got two facts out of the way, people. 17-year-old, this kid's name wasn't given because he's under the age. He's from Baldwinsville, New York. He was arrested and expelled for impersonating a high school principal. He sent a resignation announcement via fax saying, I'm the principal and I resign. Okay. How'd he get caught? He put his own damn phone number on the fax, his own number. So
that's awesome. Dumbass.
He should be expelled for stupidity, not for impersonating a principal.
Yeah.
And then you even bring this up sometime, natural selection.
Yeah.
Maybe it's good that he doesn't go on too much further.
That's fair. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm surprised in all your story. You've never been expelled. Suspended even? Wow. That's
a lot of detention, but never. No,
I got suspended.
Never that.
Yeah.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
We'll save that story. Why don't you save that? Okay. We're already behind time, and
Go figure.
My wife's going to pick me up any second. She's going to be pissed off.
Halfway home.
Okay. All right. Next one. We're staying in New York. This is New York City. The lawmakers are considering a bill to dose the city's rat population with a new contraceptive. It's named Contrapest. And the inventor, Loretta Meyer, says the pellets taste better than pizza.
How the fuck does she know?
Someone else said that when I said it. Now, I looked this up.
Yeah.
New York City to Baldwinsville, New York.
Go ahead.
4-hour drive. They need to take these pellets up to that 17-year-old. I wanted to kill him. That's a little too, but he shouldn't reproduce.
No, that's
Give
fair.
him these pellets that are better tasting than pizza, and make sure he doesn't reproduce. Because if you're dumb enough to put a frickin' number on the damn,
that's pretty bad.
Then you shouldn't. Yeah. I think everyone
at least deserves castration or something.
I think everyone should have to pass a test before they have kids. Okay, one more. But Baldwinsville to New York City, 4-hour drive, in case you ever have to make that drive. British sheep farmers.
Uh-oh.
You know how they prevent rams from fighting?
Oof. No.
I did see this in the news, not even in my little thing. They apply Axe body spray. Apparently, it masks the hormones that spark the ram's aggressions. And first of all, Samantha Bryce is the woman that found this out, because she found it out by asking a Facebook group, Ladies Who Lamb. Did you know there was a Facebook group, Ladies Who Lamb?
No, but I imagine Tully's a member.
Could be. I don't know. Samantha said, it's quite a well-known thing.
Okay.
No fighting, no argy-bargy. Have you ever heard argy-bargy before?
No, it sounds terrible.
That
sounds like a Rosie O'Donnell cliche or something.
I kind of liked it. I thought that could be the name of this segment from here on in.
Oh, argy-bargy?
Argy-bargy.
What does it mean, like arguing?
I have no idea what the fuck it means. You don't like it as much as I do.
That sounds like something Ellen DeGeneres would say, to be honest.
I just thought Facts of the Week could be
argy-bargy.
Yeah, argy-bargy.
It's kind of fun to say.
Yeah. Okay. You think about that.
All right.
We'll be back next week with more argy bargy for you. How about that? Yeah. See, that is pretty good.
That's good.
Okay. We'll be back with, someone had mentioned they missed the movie and music game. Oh, it's coming back right after this. Yep, it's time for your favorite game, my favorite game, the movie game. And then if you don't get the movie game, you should be shot. And then you're not going to get the music game because the magazine went pretty far back again.
Oh, here we go.
Sorry. I'm only given. I can only play the cards I'm dealt
You're going to
with.
give me shit anyway, so what's the matter?
You're right. Okay. For those of you that do not know the movie game, give you a character, another character, up to 6 characters. We see if we can get Tiny. We can stump Tiny, and we see if you playing the home version can get this too. And you home people, how many of you are playing? Oh, almost all of you. Awesome. You're better than him, but he's going to get this one.
No, fuck that. I dispute that.
Yeah, you dispute a lot of things.
I'm batting like, I got to be batting close to 500 for the season.
Yeah, but I soft toss some up too. And
bullshit.
This is a big time soft
No,
toss.
that's bullshit.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
I don't know how long it'll take. You're definitely going to get it. Knox Harrington. You don't know it on him, do you?
Mm-mm.
Thank God. I want to make sure you didn't get it on the first one. How about Arthur Digby Sellers? Okay.
I should, though. That's a name you should know.
No, but he didn't have a very big part. I do these first few just to fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
How about Smokey?
Okay, maybe.
Okay. And you'll get it on the... I don't think you're going to get on this one. Jesus Quintana?
Maybe not now.
Yeah, but now you're going to get it. Jackie Treehorn?
Yep, I got it.
And Walter Sobchak?
Yep.
You got it right. Okay. Okay. We'll give you a chance. You guys got it? Knox Harrington, Arthur Digby Sellers, Smokey, Jesus Quintana, Jackie Treehorn, Walter Sobchak. What is it?
Sorry, it's a league game, Smokey.
That's right. I had forgotten about that.
Tragically, I didn't. Or no, this was one of my movies. Big Lebowski's the answer.
Oh, you listed this second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Lebowski. This is such a great movie.
Okay, it is a great movie. It is. What year?
1998.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! I don't have it up there.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
There we go.
Okay. Tiny goes 2 for 2. Some things about this movie: cost $15 million to make and made $47.4 million.
Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
Nah, not bad. Not bad.
Love this movie.
You might want to keep going then. Okay. The Dude was based on 2 different people.
Okay.
That they studied.
Yeah.
And one of them that they developed the character, he actually played softball, but they thought bowling was a better for the movies. They thought because bowling, there's more sitting around and talking than there is in softball.
Yeah.
So they decided to go with that. Now, Bunny was played by Tara Reid.
Yes. Great character.
Yeah. But they considered Charlize Theron.
Oh,
you know her?
Oh, I do, of course.
Okay,
Yeah.
me
yeah.
too.
I'll suck your dick for $1,000.
Exactly.
But Brian can't watch.
So now who would you rather have had?
I'm going with Tara Reid. She has a sluttier vibe.
Are you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I love Charlize Theron. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, because next week I may. That
that'd be a good one.
Yeah, it might be I'm going to go.
Yeah, that'd be a good
those
one.
2 against each other.
Yeah.
Or wait a minute, that would be in 2 weeks. Yeah.
No,
that's
either
right.
way. Yeah,
2
yeah.
weeks.
No, that'd be a good one.
Okay. Okay. And this is the last thing I'm going to give you. Considered for the role of the Big Lebowski, not the Dude, the Big Lebowski, played by David Huddleston.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Since you're such into this movie, you know who he is, right?
Of course.
Do you know what other big time iconic comedy he starred in?
Naked Gun. No, wasn't he the other guy? Or no, I don't know then. Go ahead.
I mean, now you threw me off. I shouldn't ask the only other one. Maybe he was in plenty. He was in Blazing Saddles.
Oh, okay.
He's the one that said, "Oh, prairie shit."
Nice. I have a stat about that movie too, if you want to throw it in.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, after he bangs what's her name to conceive or whatever, he's laying there talking about all the stuff he did. He makes a reference about how he was a roadie on a Metallica tour. That's a legit tour they're talking about.
Really?
And it was before they were like Metallica, it was before they were big. So it's kind of an obscure reference,
okay.
But it's a real tour that was one of their things.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Considered for the role of the Big Lebowski. Robert Duvall, he didn't like the script.
Okay.
Anthony Hopkins, he didn't want to play an American.
Okay.
Gene Hackman, he was just taking a break. He didn't want to do it.
Okay.
I don't even understand this one. Jack Nicholson wasn't interested because he only wanted to play Moses. Do you even know what the fuck that means? No, me either. And then they considered Tommy Lee Jones, but they thought he was too young. Too young? That's what. Well,
wait a minute. Is it Jeff Daniels younger than him?
I don't know.
No, they couldn't have cast that movie any better.
Yeah.
John Goodman is hilarious. He's
yeah,
the best. Yeah, that whole movie. You couldn't have done any better.
You're right.
Good movie.
Okay. You can stop basking in your glory because now it's time for the music game.
I'm at least 400 for the day.
And that's what you're going to stay. And the music game, because I got to admit, I didn't get this one right either.
Oh, boy.
I knew it, but I didn't get it right.
Okay.
I'll give you some lyrics, and we'll see if Tiny and you playing at home with our home version, we're going to see if you guys can get it. Calling out around the world. Are you ready for a brand new beat? Summer's here, and the time is right. Okay, you know it, don't you?
Wrong.
Yeah, okay. Let me give it one more time. Calling out around the world. Are you ready for a brand new beat?
Boy,
Summer's here and the time is right.
Damn it. I think, didn't David Lee Roth cover this song? I'm pretty sure.
Quite possibly. I didn't do much research.
Dancing in the Streets.
Damn!
Yeah!
That's right. Oh, I would have bet big money. Okay.
Fuck.
Holy hell.
And I'm almost positive David Lee Roth covered it, but I don't know who the original artist is.
Okay, it was Martha and the Vandellas.
Nah, I would have never known that.
All right, and you want to give a guess a year?
He covered a couple songs. Because isn't this also the one where Mick Jagger and what's his name did a cover of this, and it's like there's so much gay innuendo throughout the whole video.
David Bowie.
Yeah, remember that one?
And I think they hooked up.
Yeah, that's like a bit.
Yeah.
But the original then. Well, it's you said back, so I'll say 67.
64.
Damn it!
Still 600 today.
Yeah, 3 for 5.
Okay.
Fucking A.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Dancing in the Streets by Martha and the Vandellas, 1964. I got to give Tiny credit. He goes 3 out of 5 today.
Yeah.
That's
I should get extra points for guessing. I also named 2 covers of the fucking song.
Okay, we're gonna give you a half a point and then round down. How about that?
Yeah, I'll take. Yeah, that means I got 4 then. A half and round up.
No, I round down. Didn't you hear me say that?
Bullshit.
I just said that.
That's
half
bullshit.
A point and a round down.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll be back. I'm going to do a quick bitch.
Stop bitching.
All right. It's time for me to give a bitch. And this time I'm bitching at myself. But the only thing I'll say for myself.
It's about time.
Yeah. I did something stupid. We all do things stupid. I didn't do anything that hurts other people. Most of my bitches, people are being rude to others. This was just stupidity on myself. I've had a very painful left arm for about 7 weeks now. I finally went to get medical attention. But I guess it's just habit. When you're right-handed, like when you put on a coat, you put that right hand first and then your left hand through.
Yeah.
And So when I put on a jacket, I'd have my wife help me, or I'd try to swing it around and be in all this pain. And then all of a sudden I thought, why don't I just put the left arm in first and then swing around the right arm? And that works a whole lot fucking better. So this is my own fucking stupidity. If you ever hurt your arm and you can't put a coat on, just go first with that one and then put your other arm in first, and you'll be okay.
What a fucking creature of habit.
That's
funny.
A dumb fuck creature of habit. And it took me, like I said, it took me about 6 weeks to figure this out.
Well, what's wrong? You don't know what's wrong with it yet.
Well, I went to a chiropractor. I got to go back. I don't know. At first, I thought he helped me a little bit. I'm not too fucking sure, but we'll see. I'll keep you posted.
There we go. Inquiring minds want to know.
That's right. Okay, we got a good Would You Rather coming up. We say some funny shit off the air. Okay, this is, as you know, or maybe you don't, every other week we do a Would You Rather. We pit two women against each other, and I do a survey. And then the other week, anyway, between 3 and 6 women, and Tiny and I. Oh, that's Tiny. I'm the Prince of Pittsburgh. This week, it's Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman, versus Miranda Lambert, who is a famous country star. We have a blowout.
Oh, really?
Yeah, our votes mean nothing.
Okay.
We kind of cheated the last time where our votes counted 5.
Right.
If our votes count 5, it's still not going to be close.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. But before we get to who won and who lost, I'm going to read some comments, if that's okay with you. These people said, and remember, these aren't what we say. These are what you, the
we
viewers,
respect
say.
women.
Yeah, exactly. Well, one guy, that's right. There was actually one more vote. One guy just said, whoever says yes, which I said, that's a pretty good answer.
That doesn't help me, though.
No.
Because they all say yes.
Yeah. Oh, God. I didn't know that's where you were going. Okay. And okay, I'm not sure I understood this one. These are people that voted for Gail. The first person said, so I can have a taste of spice.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Or did he think she was a Spice Girl?
No, just because she's ethnic.
Oh, okay. I got you.
No?
All right. No, you're right, because ethnicity came in even a little bit more than what I'm going to say. Okay. These are other votes for Gail. Mysteriously sexy, not close, by a furlong. One wanted to do Gail while Miranda is singing to us.
Oh, there you go.
That's yeah.
Serenade with. I don't perform well with music, though.
I don't think you perform well with anything. One guy said didn't know who she was. Now he's a gal pal.
Oh,
how about that?
There you go.
So not only are we entertaining, we're informing you, because
that's what we do.
There's someone that's on my list, and if you ever want on the list that you're not on the list, let me know, because I just text everybody
because we get so many emails.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, now here's an interesting one. This is the last one for her. Well, close anyway. Wonder Woman could give me protection at the bar.
Oh.
Although Miranda Lambert can cook, I have no idea how he knows that. Gail is from Israel, would want to see if she could handle my Iron Dome. Now, these are people that voted for Miranda.
Okay.
One said she has a nasty streak.
Oh.
One said he loves redneck women. Okay, this comes from I think comes from one of our living legends. She could lick me from head to toe, and I would never take another shower. She can dump her salad in my lap anytime she wants. Yeah. Once again, we did not say this. You, the viewer, said this. One, because she's American made. And this is a pretty good one. This came from a woman. All Southern gals know how to fish, fuck, and fry.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a good combo.
I like these comments this week.
Yeah.
Now we have 2 more. This is called a different spin. that we bring every time. Yeah, these won't disappoint you.
Okay.
Especially this one. He took Gal because he would like to state for the record that based on her political views, she is functionally retarded. There's more. But that won't stop me from tongue punching her fart box. That's a different spin.
Yeah.
Now we got one more.
Uh-oh.
You think you know who this is from?
I'm pretty sure I know who it is.
Who do you think?
I don't know. I'm not a smart man, but I'm thinking it's Mr. Harrelson.
You are right. We always save Mr. Harrelson for last. And I hope I can read this. I was going to rewrite these, but I didn't. He said he'll go with Gal. Actually, Mr. Harrelson, even though he picked, he just kind of said bad things about both of them. He said, I'll go with Gal. She's Israeli. If I didn't take her, she might go Mossad on my ass.
She might.
Though being Wonder Woman, she might snap my little guy off.
I hope not. Ouch.
Lambert has some decent memories to keep my ears warm or just smother me. But she's got some folds below the waist that might be harvesting some primordial life forms, or at least some pungent cheese on warm days. Now, what can we possibly say? I say we just vote and be done.
Move on.
Yeah, because we cannot top that. And I do appreciate the comments, everybody.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, those are way better than. I shouldn't speak. Well, yeah, I can speak for you. Yeah, you fucking wanted woodworking. Okay, who you voting for?
Yeah, well, I'm going with. Unfortunately, God damn, if it frustrates me to say how much this show influences me day to day, but I'm going back to. She's a previous F, Marry, Kill contestant when we had I think we had 3 Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah, we sure did.
And
Sure did.
And so I'm making up for that one by I'm picking Gal Gadot. She's more my type, dark hair, all that stuff. So I didn't know why I should know who Miranda Lambert was, to be quite honest.
Oh really?
Yeah, but when I saw the pictures,
you're supposed to be a music person.
Yeah, but country. Ugh. Ugh.
Okay.
Yuck.
So you're going with Gal.
I'm Gal Gadot,
Right.
yeah.
And so am I.
Okay.
Dark hair. I like Miranda, but anyway, okay. With our 2 votes, only counting as one.
Mm-hmm.
48-16.
Wow.
I know.
That might be the most lopsided of any.
I think it was. I thought she might win, but I didn't have it anywhere near that. Did you?
No. Well, no. And so is this your conjuring, or did you see this somewhere to get these 2?
This is my conjuring.
Okay.
Just my conjuring. And like I said, Miller didn't like my pictures. Photo. And then one other guy said, you saw the photos, right?
Yeah, you sent them to me.
Yeah. Okay. Another guy said, I was trying to, geez, they just hit a home run. It's too bad we hadn't screwed up earlier.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, people.
We distract easily.
Yeah, we do. Anyway, another guy said I was trying to. I gave a pic of Miranda at her very best,
Okay.
and that I was trying to put the voting, influence the voting. Which I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't care who wins.
Yeah.
And I just tried to get a decent picture of both of them. That's all I
thought
for.
the pictures were legit.
Yeah, so did I. So fuck you 2 guys.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry, you old hamburgs. Shoot. Bag you. And okay, that's enough. Right?
Okay.
All right. We'll be back with Samurai Chatter. Okay, we're back with Samurai Chatter. But before we get to the questions of the day, which I did not give to Tiny, and I haven't read in about a week, so
Got to be great.
I'm not even sure. You know why I think I don't have a reason for us to do this shot of moonshine that your wife just gave us.
That she didn't need either.
No, no, she did not. No. She did not. What I think, we could have done it to number 50, but I think we'll do it to number 51 because I think we needed it. Has this been a good show?
Has it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not so sure either. And we say this as we're sorry. We promise we'll do better next week. How about that? Although we're not done yet. We're not done, but
That's
I have
right.
a feeling it's going to get worse.
It's not going to get better.
No, because I don't have any good answers here. And I'm going to give you one question that you're not even going to understand.
Oh, boy.
All right. So to number 51, to you, the home viewer, here's some moonshine down the hatch.
Cheers. That's really good.
That is real good. What
Wow.
is this?
S'mores.
Wow.
Shout out to Derailed Distillery.
Absolutely.
My friend Robert. He
Oh, my
not
goodness.
only does he hook us up with good moonshine, that's where I get my cigars from. Same guy.
I could drink a shitload of that.
That's good.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's good.
Yeah.
S'mores moonshine.
Yes, sir.
Holy hell.
Yep. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The show just got better in my eyes. Okay. I have 4 would you rathers,
Ooh.
but I'm starting off with my own question.
Oh, boy.
This is just stupid as hell, which I thought might be perfect for you.
Mhm.
Okay, you ready?
Mhm.
What do you consider the most underrated shape?
The funny answer would probably be round, right? That's what everybody wants me to say.
I don't know. I don't really have, I
Yeah.
don't have an answer.
Underrated shape.
Yeah.
I'm going to say a cylinder.
cylinder.
Cylinder
Okay.
doesn't get enough recognition.
Okay, that's actually, I didn't even think you'd understand this. How many of you have an answer? Oh,
Not
awesome.
many.
Yeah. Well, I think the rhombus is underrated. It can come in many different forms.
That's true.
And that's a good name, but
that's a good name.
Not that many people talk about the rhrombus.
Yeah.
So I consider that the most underrated.
That sounds like a gymnastics event.
It does. And so I'll just warn you, in future episodes, I think I'm going to ask you the most underrated mountain range, most underrated river, things like that. So I don't know why I came up with shape today. Okay. We got some non-sexual would you rathers coming up here for you. Then we'll finish with a quote if I can. Oh, yeah, it's there. Okay. Tiny has never heard these before, and I did not actually look at these. Would you rather ask your ex or a total stranger for a favor?
Ooh. Everybody likes me. Let's be honest. I think it's going to be way easier to ask an ex.
Really?
Yeah. I always end on good terms.
Well, okay. I'm going to answer this for you. I'm going to agree with you. You don't talk to strangers. You don't meet new friends. So,
Very true.
yeah, absolutely, you
Yeah.
should ask an ex because a total stranger is going to say, "Who's this fucking Amish motherfucker?"
That's fair.
But actually, I don't end on bad terms either.
Yeah.
So, I would be very comfortable asking an ex.
I think my answer should be one of your exes.
You're right. You're right. I know a couple of them probably would. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I don't think I'd want to meet any of your exes. Although if they dumped you, maybe I would want to meet them. Okay, so we're both going with ex for weird reasons.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather? And you guys can play at home too. How many are playing at home? Awesome. Would you rather sleep in a doghouse or let stray dogs sleep in your bed?
Ooh, I can sleep anywhere. I mean, I'm going to take sleep in a doghouse. Those stray dogs, you don't know who. No, I'll wake up with a tick or something.
I hate to say this, but I'm agreeing with you again because, what's the matter with sleeping in a dog?
Yeah, I don't have any issues
I
with that.
mean, unless it's like 0 degrees out, and it's one of those things where your trunk of your body is out of the damn thing. But I don't want to. My own dog, but stray dogs, nah, get the fuck out of here, stray dogs. Yeah, exactly.
Go sleep in the doghouse.
Exactly. Or stay here and I'll go sleep in the doghouse. All right, we got another animal one here. Would you rather speak any language or be able to communicate with animals?
Wow, that's a good one. No, this goes back to you've asked the other questions about being able to read people's minds and stuff. I'd like to be able to speak other languages. There's a quick story. So my friend in New York got married, and we took a taxi, and the guy didn't speak English, and he didn't know where to take us for the wedding, and he tried to drop us off at an empty church. He's like, "Here you go." I'm like, no. Well, actually one of our regulars, it was his date who spoke Spanish, and he called in on the CB and didn't. She's like, "Oh, he doesn't know where he's at," because she could speak Spanish, and he didn't talk. Okay. He's like, blah, 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 and she's like, he doesn't know where he is, and he tried to drop us off there, and we're like, no, this isn't it. Like, it's a wedding. There's supposed to be people here, right? And so he ended up taking us to a thing, and we wouldn't pay him. We're like, no, fuck you. First of all, we're late because you didn't know where to take us, and no, we're not paying. So I'm taking the language so that I could communicate better to people.
Okay, I think both would be great. Obviously,
absolutely.
I'm going to take language because one of the jobs I think would really be nice to have. We're both baseball fans. When they have those translators that sit in a dugout, and all they do is translate, but they sit in the dugout. Hell, if you're a Tawny's damn translator, you get $4.5 million.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. Go gamble.
Whatever the case may be.
Yeah, right. Yep.
So, but I always thought, being a baseball fan, I'd love to have one of those jobs. So, I'm going to speak any language also.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay. Last one. Would you rather run at 100 miles per hour or fly at 20 miles per hour?
I'm pretty close on the one anyway. So, man, the ability to fly, I'm taking fly. That's an easy one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to fly too, but if I can run 100 miles an hour, I'm not. If I can only fly at 20, is flying really that good? The reason flying is why we all want to do it is we get somewhere quicker, right?
Sure.
But if I can get there 5 times quicker on foot, I'm going with that. So I'm going to run at 100 miles an hour, and you're going to fly at 20 miles per hour.
Yeah.
And heaven help you people that are on the ground when he flies by you and he has to take a crap. Be a scary.
When I land, it might register on the Richter scale.
I don't think it would register on the Richter scale. I think it would be beyond the Richter scale. It would be the Andre the Giant scale or some shit. Okay. Do you have anything else to add?
I'm good.
Number 51.
It's almost in the can.
Yeah. Just remember, the cookies are just about out of the cathedral. Mm-hmm. We're back to smoking cigars. And we're going to, well, I guess we can never promise anything, but I think 52 is going to be better than 51. I hope this was okay for you. But anyway, let me get my quote for you of the week. This is a Woody Allen movie, Bananas. You ever see it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, if you haven't seen Bananas, if you like sophomoric humor, what I think Woody Allen did was he had a lot of funny things in his mind, and he somehow tied a movie in together. Okay. But anyway, he was trying to impress a female, and like we all do. And
they have to impress me.
Why don't you just shut up? She said, have you ever been to the Vatican? Woody said, yes, I've been to Denmark. She said, the Vatican's in Rome. He said, yeah, I know, but they were doing so well there, they opened one up in Denmark. Okay, that is our number 51 wrapping up. Thanks for staying tuned in, and we will be back next week with number 52, and it's going to be different. See you then.
And it keeps it out of sight. You know that shark bites with his teeth, dear, scarlet billows.